The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back again, and thank you for joining us on this Local Show. And the name of the show is The Local Show or the Steve Variety Hour. So either way, it's...
Do you remember where that name came from?
The Local Show?
Yeah.
That was me. 100%.
I think it was because we didn't really have a name. I'm
right.
like, well, we're like, it's a local show. We were saying local show to describe what it was. Right. And you're like, just call it the local show.
Call it the local show.
And for once in my life, I agreed with you. But it was
a local show.
Yeah, it was just.
But it really is your show.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just here to do what you want.
You just do all the work, make it sound good, make the people sound good.
Sure.
Do the intros, read coherently. You just do all of the things that I don't know how to do.
Right. Well, it's worth my $1.2 million contract.
Well, that is
and that's what keeps me coming back.
It has to keep you coming back. You've been letting Nicholas run around with the camera this summer. Does he take pictures in the summer, or is it school hours?
He's doing a lot in the summer, and these high schools start really early with the training, the practicing for the upcoming season. So he's already taking, he goes to the practices.
What are you taking to practice, though?
Well,
it seems kind of lame.
Get this. They love the hype reels. He makes hype reels. He takes the video of the practices for all the different sports. Then he puts them on the social media, and the kids will buy the clips, and they buy the pictures. And then there's parents now that are asking him to take pictures of their kids who might be D1 prospects and things like that, because they send those hype reels to the D1
How does he keep track of who pays him? Not who pays it. It seems like
he's got confusing. A website that you can download and put your password in and all that. Yeah, he's doing really good with it. Loves it.
So he's a senior this year?
He'll be a senior this year, yeah.
When he goes away or not away to school, he's going to be so much
further ahead, yeah.
Of people going, I want to learn this stuff. Oh my God.
He wants to go away. He wants to go down to Florida and everything. And, I have to say, as a dad, I never thought I'd come to this moment. I don't want my son to leave. The girls, they can go to Kalamazoo. I don't care. But I love you, girls, sort of. And but my boy, man, I tell you, because we go to the gym together. We, shoot together.
But you're kind of like the Amish. You work the kid. When you do gigs on the weekend with weddings, you're like, all right, Nick, butt off. Get that, move this, and he doesn't.
Speaking of which, he'll probably be with us this weekend. Today, tonight, we're going to be over at Drumlin's.
Oh, there you go,
up in the bistro. So, folks, if you want to come out and say hello, appreciate you coming out and say, hey, we listen to the local show and
Drumlin's.
Come up there, Drumlin's. Yeah, nice. I'll be playing all the party music on the bistro. Maybe you'll come out. I don't know
what? Maybe I will. Years ago, that was the place.
Yeah,
and then it kind of became not the place. And boy, is it the place?
Yeah, they've remodeled and they've done all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah. Hey, Jacob Eichten is with us. Jacob, you're more than welcome to come out tonight, too, if you want to.
Well, thanks so much.
Yes, I'll have Steve buy you a beer. He's the general manager of Rubberstone, New York, Jacob is, and he's all here. Why do you have a bracelet on there? What's that for?
That was from the Flaming Lips show at Beacon Skiff.
Flaming Lips. I remember them.
They're still doing it.
What was their big song?
Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots. They were doing an album from 20 years ago, playing it in its entirety.
When were they popular? They were
early 2000s is when I ran into them.
Punk. Was that considered punk then, or
punk psychedelic?
Yeah, psych punk.
Jam a little bit.
Okay, I saw the bracelet. I thought there was some kind of a drink, and he burned his lips, and that was from the ER. So I thought that was so. See, it shows what I know.
Oh, good golly!
That was more fun than that.
Yeah, Jacob, tell us what do you guys do over at Rubberstone, New York? You can get right up on that microphone there.
Sure. What we do is we do bonded overlay systems over existing concrete, asphalt, wood, or plywood. We can do all sorts of things with our overlay systems. So if you've got a surface that's looking a little ugly, a little worse for wear, we can come in and refresh it, make it brand new, and really high traction and soft on your feet, cool to the touch, and very long lasting.
You go over wood?
We can, yeah. We do decks and porches quite a bit.
And that won't peel off that?
Oh, no. It's a permanent bond. Every piece is bonded to all of its neighbors and all the surface underneath it. So we warranty that for 9 years, but there are 30-year-old floors that are still kicking.
Here's something that's a little left of center that I just thought of. Because
when you eat rubber stone.
When you pull out of my driveway, you know how you have the drain gully there. And you can buy product that you can, put in the gully so that you don't bottom out.
Okay, I know. Yeah.
I wonder if you could take rubber stone and pour it in there.
That would be a permanent way to bridge that gap, and still allow water to permeate through it.
Yeah, because the water could still flow.
But wouldn't it back up rolling down the driveway? That's a really interesting idea.
Yeah, because it's really, and I don't know if it would be cost prohibitive, but if you buy those pieces that go in the gully, they're extremely expensive.
So let's drop some. So I'll show you where you've been to Tom's house. You guys did his front there. Yep. Let's go. Let's just try it. Let's just do it when he's not there.
Oh,
yeah. There we go.
And if he gets in trouble with the town of Cicero,
then we'll know.
What the heck? Yeah, we know it's not good. So around the pools, are you still installing pools? Do people have time left?
For sure. Yep, people do have time to book. We got some slots open for August and September. We install until Mother Nature shuts us down, which is typically Halloween. So there's still plenty of time to get your patios and pool projects scheduled. We can get that looking better.
For those people who have hot tubs, I'll do a little bit of sales for you. For those people with hot tubs, and you might want to surface around your hot tub, this would be at the time to do it, and then you're all set for the fall when you're in the hot tub all the time.
Oh yeah.
So seems like you should have a hot tub on the back there, Tom.
I'd like that. Yeah.
Where would you put it?
I don't know. I'd have to mess up my landscaping now.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm not sure where, but we could find
I can see it. I can picture it back there.
Yeah.
And people use those all year.
Right. Well, yeah, like Sev Gadella, who services those, says that a lot of people in Syracuse use that. There was something else I was going to ask you relative to, the rubber stone is a one-day typically install, right?
Yeah, you got it. Typically, we're going in, we'll either need to pressure wash to get the surface cleaned off, in which case we come back the following day. But a lot of times it is just a one-day install. We're going to grind that surface to get it clean, and then we're able to work on it, and you're walking on it 24 hours later.
Which is why they can still take appointments and get stuff done, whereas some of these other things, you might have to rip out a sidewalk, and it takes a week, and there's mud and dirt and cigarette butts.
Right.
Subcontractors. We got our own team. We work all on our own, so we're able to get it in and get it out.
And you do commercial stuff too. We talk about the houses. You do commercial stuff too, don't you?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that involves getting our larger crew together. But we have done Brendan's Beach out at Sylvan. So that's a huge install that we've got down there, and they are loving it. And thank goodness.
New York State Fairgrounds.
I was just thinking that.
Got miles of it.
And that was, I don't want to say 10 years. It was a long time ago.
At least 10 years.
That's true. It was one of the first jobs that got done, and it's been kicking along, doing what it needs to do, and making it a lot easier to stand on that pavement on those hot days.
No, I always think of it like around the playground. But that's not what you do. But people think about it. What is it? It's that soft stuff.
And then you can get your garage done. A lot of people sit in the garage. They've made their garage space an extra living space. And it's a twofold thing. Not only can you have it to sit in and enjoy and invite people over, put like a screen there and everything like that on your garage doors, but then for the winter time, when you pull your vehicles into the garage, the snow melts off and goes right into the drain with no problem, and then you don't slip. Right, in your garage floor?
Yeah, you got it. I mean, black ice literally can't form on it because it is permeable. So as soon as you get the ice melt, it's going down and trickling away and evaporating the same way it does now. Right. But you're standing on a dry surface. It's extremely high traction because it's textured in rubber.
So you're saying with rubber stone, it's okay if kids run by the pool. Is this what you're telling me?
I can never advise. I will have to
remember that as a kid. Kids, you always want to run, and someone was always yelling at you for running. But you're by a pool, right. But your feet would burn.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was just the thing.
Not around that's the great thing for rubber stone. Both around the pool, you're getting 20 to 30 degrees cooler surfaces than that raw concrete in the sun. And then in the garage, depending on how you're using it, it's going to be warmer, cooler, softer.
And it makes the garage so neat because everybody, in their garage, they got cracks all over the place. It looks ugly. This will make it not look ugly anymore.
So good. Cover your ugly concrete. I hear about wood and maybe the pool. Rubberstonenewyork.com. Am I right?
You got it. ny.com.
All right. Jacob, thank you so much and have a great rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm going to get my flaming lips moving. Phil Greco is up next from Viking Cleaning Service. Stick around for that interview on the local show on 570 WSYR.